Has your process changed from the first book to the second book to the third book? The process of writing?
I think so. The first one, like I said, I just sat down and hammered it out over 5 months. This one, I'm writing a little bit, and then because I've been dealing with this book launch and trying to build up a social media platform and all these things that you have to do as an author, my attention's scattered on it. So I haven't been as focused on it. I probably would have been done this one maybe a few months ago if I had the time and attention that I could have paid to it. So my process is a little bit more scattered. I do find that instead of just hammer, 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 I might sit down and just write a chapter. And then get up and go do something else. But yeah, I mean the third one, I did start it. I did kind of like a prologue just so I remembered what I was thinking at the time and where I want to go with it. But I can't really answer about the third one yet. It's just sitting in a file on my Mac. Yes?
Has being a writer and even getting a book published taught you anything about yourself that you didn't know before you started this process?
Well, that's a loaded question, Leslie. Well, I'm not a business person.
What was the question?
Has going through publishing the book taught me anything about myself? I am not a business person. I don't have a business mindset, and so that is a learning curve. It is very steep for me. A perfect example of that is Pete, who owns the store, came in here and he's talking to me about, he had this issue with another author like me, and there was like a discrepancy over 8 books, and I'm like, I don't even know how many books I gave you. So, I don't even think about how many books I gave him and adding and subtracting things. I just assume that whatever I gave him, he'll just give me back what I told him. And a lot of this is like I had to start my own business by being a lawyer, or not a lawyer, sorry, by being an author. So I had to go register as a business, and that was kind of weird, and had to get a business bank account, and it's a little too serious for me. My husband will ask me questions, and I'm like, I have no idea. Like, what's the percentage that you get for this, that, and the other thing? I just wanted to write a book. I have no idea what the answer to your question is. Well, you should know the answer. I know I should know, but I just don't. So I am learning that I am not a business person and I need to become one. So, yes.
When you're writing, particularly the first one, you were immersed for 5 months, are you, in the chapter now, are you in that environment and mentally with the characters? Is it hard to get back to real life, or how does that mentally, the switch between one environment and the real world happen?
It is. It's a little odd. I find myself talking to my characters while I'm driving. I'll work out dialogue while I'm driving to work. And my boss Mel, who's here, was a great sounding board for a lot of thoughts that I was having. I just always kind of feel like I'm in the book, and I'm trying to think, because I wrote it where there's multiple narrators. I had to try to take the mindset of a unique human being every time, and become that character and how this character would think and view the world. And so I kind of felt like when I was in a character, I was in that character until I was out of that character and on to the next one. And it did. I mean, sometimes I would come home and I'd be working on my computer and editing or writing or fixing something, and Eric would be in the kitchen talking to me, and I don't even know what he just said to me, and I'm like, what? And
that's not unusual. It's been going on for years.
I walked right into that one. And so,
Generally, it's the other way around.
Right, exactly, Maureen. Thank you for staying up for wives everywhere. No. It was like that some of the time. I was really immersed into it, and thinking about how would so-and-so view this situation, and so, yeah.